Hates you guys tied it up in the third, but then they kind of withstood your push and pushed back. Just what'd you make of that third period and the push you guys had and then their response?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a heck of a hockey game. Obviously, they're a great team over there. Thought we competed hard. Going into the third with a one-shot game, that's what we wanted. We had the push, tied it up, and yeah, I mean, tough losing that game, tough giving up those two after that, and then obviously empty netter as well.
Having your line matched up against some of their top guys and a team that's one of the best in the NHL, but continuing to produce, what does that say about you guys and the confidence you're playing with?
No, I think it just says a lot about our group. I think all of our lines are responsible. Anyone we trust out against any line. Obviously, a top line over there is one of the best in the NHL, and they've been producing at a high level, and we trust all four lines, all 60 against anyone in this league, and that's how it has to be on teams. You're playing road games. You don't get last change. You got to be prepared for all matchups, and you got to be able to compete and hang in there with anyone.
Second game of a back-to-back. What was the energy level like in the third for you guys?
No, I think we had plenty of energy. Obviously, it's NHL. It's a tough schedule, back-to-backs, travel, all that. I mean, every team goes through it. You got to be strong physically and manage that side, but also it's a lot of mental. I think it's kind of like an old saying, but tired hockey player is a dumb hockey player, and it can't be that way. We got to hang in there. Maybe you don't have your legs or whatever it may be, but you got to play smarter and simpler.
When you look at the last 4 games against division opponents, can you guys feel good about the way you've competed against teams you're chasing and are in playoff position?
Yeah, I mean, right now, not really. I think we're all pretty pissed off about losing that game. That was a big one for us as a group. I mean, looking back, obviously, it was a 4-game stretch against these teams we're competing with. Those first 3 were great games. But, I mean, right now it's tough to look at it that way.
Just the switch between Monday and tonight against them, was it more of what they were doing, or do you feel like maybe less of what you guys came out with?
I mean, I think tonight was a heck of a hockey game, too. I think we were right in it. It was a one-shot game all along. And, yeah, I mean, tough seeing it end 5-2. But I think we competed tonight. And, I mean, not happy with the way it finished, but I think there's a lot of good stuff in that game.
Marino sets you up on that one. Just what's it been like working with him in the lineup and the minutes he's carried since coming in?
Yeah, I mean, he's been huge coming back. It's impressive seeing what he's done. Obviously, it's crazy being out for that long and coming into this kind of prime time of the season. It's fast hockey, it's competitive hockey, and we've played all these games are huge games for us. So, yeah, he's a skilled, smart player and makes a lot of great plays, and yeah, he's done a great job for us.
Barrett, did you have friends, family here tonight?
No, I didn't. No.
Did you hear the crowd? Or?
No, I had no one here tonight.
Coach, tough game. Obviously, the score doesn't reflect how that one was played, but what did you make of the effort here tonight against another good team?
I think we, for a big part of the game was a really good game, was toe-to-toe, and we were tied game halfway in the third. So it was a good game there. I think when they scored their third goal after, it was tough for us to generate and sustain offense. I think we worked hard. We did the right thing. We were just maybe run out of gas or play against a really good team as well, who's really good at defending, and it was not easy. So, you know, the chance we generated in the first 2 periods were good enough. A little bit less volume than lately, but still good offense and play against a good team.
After that, the second goal that they scored, where it comes in off the glass and takes a weird bounce, what was the energy and kind of the?
I like the way we react. I like the attitude of the guy. I like our body language on the bench. I have no problem about what happened. You know, if you break it down at the end of the day, there's a power play goal on each side, and there's a bounce on the extension. And then we score a good goal, and then they come back and they score a good goal. So it is what it is. I have no problem with the effort of the guys. Honestly, some frustration because you want to win, but no blame on the player, in my opinion.
This is a couple games now this week where you guys have kept their top guys in check for the most part. Like, what can you say about Marino and Mata out there against them, but the team as a whole?
Yeah, the team as a whole, I think we're playing hard. We're playing with more pace. I think we're playing in our strength more, like the mindset, like what we're doing, obviously. Yeah.
I know it's a day-to-day process for you guys, but if you looked at the playoff picture, does the last 4 games against how you've played against Central Division opponents given maybe believability to the younger guys in your group that you are kind of in the rings with them?
I understand your question, but I hope no, because I hope they already have that belief. For me, I have no doubt in my head. I have no problem with the quality of our team. I have no problem with our upside and what we can achieve. What we need to do is be the best version of ourselves every day. And I think today we were, and we played against a good team, and we didn't win. That will happen. I can live with that. But we need to show up every night like we did tonight. And I believe that way we will end up at the end of the year with a big smile. So that's what I think. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You know, it's to show up every day and play well, play good hockey like we did for most of the 2025 so far. Even if we didn't get the result we wanted early on, I think we played hard, we played good team, played hard, played the right way, and I think in the long run we'll get a reward. But I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe in that group, and I'm sure our players are believing as well in themselves. I have no doubt about that.
Schmaltz, 8-game point streak for him, kind of quietly. What does it do for the team when he's going like that?
Well, he's a leader, and he's a top player, and he's a big minute player. You know, Schmaltz can do a lot of stuff in the ice, and I think that line right now they're getting the inside, and when it's their turn, they get inside and they make plays, and they're hungry. They lead the way. They play like they should play as leaders, and they're a good example for us. I like the way they play. I like the way Schmaltz play.
And Marino, I think most time on ice for defensemen again. Just he's jumped in midway through the season after not playing for 9 months. How impressed, or have you been impressed with how he's taken on that role?
Yeah, he could barely talk on the bench at some point. No, I'm glad about his performance, but he's not a young buck. Okay, he's only 26 years old, but he's been around. He's been in that role. He played big minute. He's a big time player for us. That's why we believe in him. So I'm not surprised of his performance. I'm probably pleased at this point because he didn't play that many games the way he plays. But I think it showed good future for us.
André, do you feel Ingram gave you the type of performance you needed to win?
Yeah, he did a good job. You know, first goal is a hell of a play by them. The second goal hit the partition. It is what it is. Third goal, it's a rebound. You know, I think we could have been better a little bit on the box out on that. Next one is a breakaway. So, no, I think he did a great job.